Hello, it's Rose here, and I just have a mini update to share because I'm pretty impressed with it. Well, first, I've already started my onion seeds. Onion seeds tend to take a very long time to germinate for me here in zone 6A. However, these have only been here for 2 weeks, and you can see how big they are. I actually had forgotten I put them down here because the gardening season hasn't started yet, so I haven't really been thinking about plants. But look at all of these onions. These are 6 different varieties, a mixture of yellow, white, and red. I also ordered some sets, the little bulbs, so I'll be planting those too. But I always like to try from seed. A lot of times when I've grown them from seed, most of them don't survive. But I've never had this good of a germination. But I did heavily seed the tray. So I think that did it. I mean, I put like 3 times more than I would normally put in each cell. So I think that helps me. So I'm pleased with that. The other thing I'm pleased with are the dahlia tubers. Now, I grew dahlias last year for the first time, and I dug up some of the tubers. Actually, I dug them all up, but I only saved a few that looked, I don't know, it looked good to me. And I stored them away, and I dried them, and then stored them away in paper bags, and took them out just, let's see, about a week or so ago. It hasn't been quite 2 weeks yet. And planted them up, the ones that looked okay. There were a few that looked like they were too far gone. Either they were shriveled or they had started to grow some mold on them, so I threw those out. And I planted up the rest in just some potting, not seed starting mix that I have in the house. And I am shocked because some of them are actually taking off. I don't know if you can see that. But that basically has little sprouts there. And there are several different varieties in these. I didn't do very good at labeling, so I'm not exactly sure. I have an idea what some of them are. There's some sprouts there. There's, you can't see it, but there's one coming up there. And so basically I just laid these out in the trays with some seed starting mix and let them go. This tray I have not seen any activity in yet, but these two up here, definitely I'm getting at least a few sprouts. So I'm really happy, especially given that I've never done this before. There's a little sprout there. Don't really know what I'm doing, but my goal here was to get these to sprout and then take cuttings from them and pot up the cuttings and then plant the cuttings out and then compost the tubers, because from what I've researched, the older the tubers get, I guess the more prone to disease they might be and things like that. And so I'd rather just start with a new plant if I can, and then dig that up and go through the same process. I said I wasn't going to grow dahlias again after last year because I found that they are very short-lived in the vase. But they were so pretty, and I tell you, it came a point in the season where they really were the only thing blooming prolifically. I mean, they bloomed heavily all the way until frost, where a lot of other things I planted had kind of died out by then, by the end of summer. So there's a place for them, and I have ordered several more, and so they're kind of, they're growing on me. So I will be growing dahlias this year and for the foreseeable future, as long as I can keep tubers alive. All right, that is it on my mini update. This week I also have to start some other seeds. I have a short list of things that also take a long time to germinate. Can't remember which all is on that list, but I think delphiniums were on there and pansies. I have the things I plan to grow. I have them separated out by when I'm supposed to start the seeds in terms of my flowers and vegetables. So it's already going, and here we are. It's not even February yet, but the season is right around the corner. All right, until next time. Bye-bye.